if you are ignorant, you can be in the state of bondage for the next 300 years. Many of us are growing old. Many of us are andagba, andarugbo. Many of us in the next 30, 40 years, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àti lọ. Àti padà sọ́dọ̀ Olódùmarè tó dá wa. So before you know it, àwọn ọmọ wa náà to continue pẹ̀lú rádaràdà yìí bí Lagos ṣe rí ní Nàìjíríà. Táwọn pariwo pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbálẹ̀ wa o, wọ́n fẹ́ gbálẹ̀ wa o, wọ́n fẹ́ gbálẹ̀ wa o. But because àti properly diagnose the problem ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, I'm going to be saying some things very, very powerful today. I will be saying extremely powerful things today. Because many of the people tó jẹ́ Yorùbá láàrin wa kan tẹ́ they are so hateful of other Yorùbás torí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn. Many of them torí àwọn bitter experiences tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní in the 1950s and 1940s. Òun ló radicalize many of them. So many of them, instead of looking at the brighter side, wípé okay, kan wo bí ìran Yorùbá ṣe rí, instead of them to look at it that way, wọ́n fẹ́ dáná sunlẹ̀ Yorùbá pátápátá. I'm going to tell you what is happening. Ṣé rí àwọn kinní yẹn, àwọn Europeans ló dá wàhálà yẹn sílẹ̀. The colonialists, our British, they did some damage in Yoruba land. And even though we are not bringing it to the mainstream, we need to bring it to the mainstream. Because let me tell you something. Ṣé àwọn tó fẹ́ dá ogun sílẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, people that want to radicalize our youth, people that want to create bloodshed, people that want to bring ISIS, Boko Haram into Yoruba land, what they are doing is, they are doing three things. They are rewriting, they are insulting all our traditional rulers. They are attacking our own traditional rulers. They are rewriting Yoruba history. And they are painting a picture of persecution. And the funniest thing is that still gbogbo tán ṣe yìí, ilẹ̀ Yorùbá le jù báyẹn lọ. They will regret creating chaos in Yoruba land. If you destroy Yoruba land, you will destroy the whole of Nigeria. It's more money, eh? Ìgbogbo pé torí ẹ̀ ni àwọn tó máa ti fẹ́ ṣe protest. Wọ́n fẹ́ protest that is aimed at overthrowing the government in Nigeria. Southwest no máa ń gbé wá. Once you destroy the Southwest, you disrupt Lagos, Ibadan, and every other thing. Gbogbo ayé máa rí, it will go viral. And that's the end. The kind of protest tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní end governance yẹn ní North ní last year, tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Southwest, it could have been a different ball game entirely. Ẹ wo irú protest tán ṣe EndSARS tán ṣe yẹn. EndSARS protest, Lekki 2020 and everything. Ṣebí I'm sorry, I'm not saying that I know it was, it's not good. Bloodshed is not good. But look at what happened to the Shiites in Kaduna. Close to over 3,000 people were killed in a day. Can that happen in the Southwest and everything is going to go because Southwest yàtọ̀. That is the port that connects Nigeria to the world. Seaport, airport. A lot of international media organizations are there. So anything you do there, it goes out. So we need to be able to keep the peace in the Southwest. And we are not talking about saying because we want peace. No. We are going to be affirmative to control. Torí àmọ́ fi ń sọ pé Sultan does not have any jurisdiction in Yoruba. Because I know that a race as powerful as the Yoruba race, we must control our politics. Ṣé àmọ́ pé mo sọ? Nígbà mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ lecture think Yoruba first. Why we must not allow outsiders láti máa dictate and to máa jẹ governor fún wa. Nígbà tá ìṣọ́ when we are not conquered people. So a race as powerful as the Yoruba people, with everything we have, we are rich, we are powerful, we are intelligent. We must control our politics. We must control our religions. We must control our identity. We must control everything we have. And let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. You must not be afraid. Torí àwọn ọ̀ràn bàbá yín ni àgbọ̀ a máa ń gbọ́ ọmọ àgbọ̀ ti kú yọ̀. Àgbọ̀ sasa ogun mọ́sà. Àgbọ̀ yàyà ogun mọ́yà. You must not be afraid of anything. You must not be afraid. You must stand your ground and understand that this is what Yoruba civilization should be. Ṣé rí nígbà táwọn Yoruba obedient tí wọ́n lọ ń join Igbos tán bú àwọn Yoruba Muslims. Ṣé ti rí repercussion? Ṣé ti rí repercussion? Because the destiny of Yoruba Muslims, the destiny of Yoruba Christians, and the destiny of Yoruba Ìṣẹ̀ṣe is intertwined because gbogbo wa pátá la ní access ilẹ̀ yẹn ló para papọ̀. Yoruba land. It is that land. It is that land. Ojú ilẹ̀ yẹn dẹ̀ ní àwọn kan kan ojú bọ̀ tán fẹ́ gbà torí gbogbo ilẹ̀ ò rí bákan náà. Ṣé rí gbogbo ilẹ̀ kò rí bákan náà. Àwọn ilẹ̀ kan wà tó jẹ́ pé Elédùà ti ṣúre sí ju ibì kan lọ. And ẹ̀yin lè mọ̀ gbé orí ilẹ̀ yẹn káyìn mọ̀ mórí ilẹ̀ tẹ́ wà. Káwọn kan wọ́n dẹ̀ ti lè lọ báwọn prophet wọn ní o. Ọ̀kan ghost kan lọ báwọn spiritual sufi kan lè akati lọ wò pé ilẹ̀ yẹn àwọn gbọ́dọ̀ gbà. Torí ilé ayé yìí is a spiritual world. It's a spiritual world. I don't care, maybe you're an atheist. I wish you all the best. But the world is a spiritual world. So if your land is a target, because it's a prosperous land, under the regional system of government, the Yoruba land was very prosperous. In pre-colonial times, when the days of the empire, we were the most prosperous part of Africa. During the now that one in Fourth Republic, Yoruba state, Yoruba land is still always punching above its weight, despite the fact that 80 to 70% or 90% of our resources is taken to Abuja and shared with other people. We cannot even control our reality within Nigeria. Despite all these things, we are still, because we are blessed people. But you can be blessed. Your great-great-grandfather might own that land, but that land can be taken away from you, and you can be driven away from that land. It has happened. We've seen it in Gaza. We've seen it in Palestine. We've seen it in Mount Ammon, in Syria, just a few months ago. We saw it in Golan Heights, in Syria also. So you can own a land and lose that land. If you are not ready to fight the battle of your life, to down political correctness, so that àwọn ọmọ wa ò ní ṣe ẹrú lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Ṣé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ Sharia. Ṣé there is a difference between Sharia panel, Sharia court, àti the penal code fún Sharia. Ṣé and to my fellow Yoruba Muslims, salam alaikum. Mo fi Ọlọ́run bẹ̀ yín, Ọlọ́run ọba mo fi bẹ̀ yín. Ẹ má jà kó sọ́wọ́ o. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí ká kó sí ọwọ́ o. Ṣé àwọn tó jẹ́ ọ̀tá bàbá yín, ọ̀tá bàbá ńlá wa 200 years ago, wọn ò lè jẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ wa ní 2025. Those who wanted to kill your fathers, who destroyed your fathers, cannot be your friend in 2025. And to politicians, there's a difference between alliances and friends. Yoruba ò lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ ní Nigeria. Alliances la ní, allies la ní. Àwọn Igbo tá ń bá yà tá ń bú yẹn kìnìkan a lè bá Igbo ally ní 2027. It is politics. just to be able to protect our interests within Nigeria. Because ẹni tó bá mọ tí àwọn Arẹwà fojú ẹ̀ṣá Northwest àti Southern Asia ìtàn fojú Yorùbá rí between 1993 and 1999, a mọ̀ pé Yorùbá ronú is extremely important. And we are dealing with the people tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n fi ẹ̀sìn, a minority tí ò ju 10-20% population lọ, ó dẹ̀ fi ẹ̀sìn, ó dẹ̀ fi subjugate 80% of the population in 7 states.